In Terraria, you start with 3 essential tools: a short sword, a pickaxe, and an axe. But have you ever wondered what happens if you don't start with these tools? Well, if you don't start with these tools, I already have the answer for that. You can't play the game. But today, we're going to try to get the tools back without anything in our inventory. So, guide, can you explain on how we're going to do this? Hey, look at me when I'm talking to you. Can you explain to them or not? You bastard. No? Alright, bet. Let me just put this right here real quick. So yeah, don't mind that. That is definitely not the guide. So because he's not going to explain, then I'll explain. So let's get straight into it. This Terraria challenge has 3 different ways that I know of how to do this challenge, but it also has many other ways to do it. So the 3 ways I know are a bomb, the enemies, and the merchant. So the first one I'm going to show you is the merchant, because this is how I actually did the challenges. And then I'll show you guys the other 2 with cheats on how to complete it, but I did not actually complete it. This whole challenge depends on the world generation, which I got unlucky for, which is you need to find a cave to see if you could go on the ground and try to find a type of torch or bombs, as this is one of the most important things we need for this challenge. Because I couldn't find any caves, I had to use enemies, especially the slimes and zombies at night. So let me explain why I had to use enemies. In these pictures, you see all the items that slimes can have inside of them. I don't know why they have stuff inside them, but they do. These are called bonus drops. When you kill a slime that have these items inside of them, they will drop these items, a certain amount. What we're looking for is a slime with a torch inside of it or a bomb inside of it. Not the ore, because they don't drop enough ore and we're going to have to kill too many of them. Now, there's only a 5% chance for them to have a bonus item, and we can't even attack them ourselves, so we have to use the guide, bow and arrow, to shoot the slimes down for us, and hopefully we can get a torch or a bomb out of the damn, 30 items that they can have inside of them. Now, we got unlucky, and that 5% chance did not happen all day, literally all day. So we survived all the way to nighttime, which is actually better in our favor a little bit. You'll see why. Nighttime comes in our favor because zombies have a chance to have a torch on them, and the chances are very high. Now, I don't know the exact percentage, but all you gotta know is that it's a very high chance because it happened a lot during this nighttime. Now, all we had to do was wait for the guy to kill the zombie, which took so long because zombies have a lot of health, and these suckers do like 8 damage per second or per every 5 seconds because they sometimes take forever to shoot. But it's fine. After we got the torch, all we have to do was go left or right and find a cave or somewhere with pots, and I'll explain why. Using torches to place on a pot will break a pot, and a pot has a chance to give you a bomb, which is what we need necessary for the next part of this challenge. Here's the entire wiki thing of how the pot's chances of dropping a bomb works. Read it in your own time by pausing the video because I don't even understand it. All I know is pots can drop bombs. After getting at least 5 bombs, use it to blow up trees so we can get a lot of wood. With the wood, we can make little tiny houses for NPCs to spawn in. If you don't have enough money for the merchant to spawn, which is 50 silver, with the wood, make a crafting bench and make a sword and just start killing stuff until you have 50 silver. With the 50 silver and the merchant spawning, buy the pickaxe and the axe the guy sells, and now you can play the game how you're supposed to play the game. With us owning now the pickaxe and the axe, the challenge has been completed. And there is 2 more ways to do this, but these ways are harder, and I will explain it in a really quick manner and then do the outro. The next one is bombs. Now, bombs is a very complicated one, but the next one is actually a lot more complicated. So yeah, let's get started with the bomb one. Now, I said bombs is complicated, but it's not really that complicated. With the bombs, if you can make it into sticky bombs, this can be a lot more easier. You throw it into ores and just keep doing that until you have a lot of ore. Like, not hundreds, but as much as you can. When you have a lot of ore, make an anvil or find an anvil in the cave system. With the anvil, just make the pickaxe and axe, and boom, the challenge is complete. Now, this one is so much more simpler than the merchant, but it's so much longer because you need a lot of bombs. I used at least 100 like 50 to 100 bombs just to get enough ores, and that's because I had a prepared cave. Some maps do not have caves as prepared as the one I had, so if you're lucky, maybe it won't take that many bombs, and you could just find one bomb and then buy a lot of bombs from the demolition, or you'll be unlucky. So hopefully you get lucky. Now let's go to the next one. The next one is enemies, and enemies is kind of weird and the longest one and the hardest one, so you're gonna see why. I turned up the spawn rate for any creature to 30 times, so as much slimes come and attack me. And just turning it into 30 times and then doing this for 3 minutes didn't even get me enough bars. I mean, not bars, ores to turn into enough bars to make an anvil or a pickaxe or an axe. And that was only 3 minutes of 30 times spawn rate. Now imagine a 1 time spawn rate. You're gonna have to do this for hours, and the fucking merchant one or the bomb one doesn't even take an hour. So don't even try to like kill as many slimes or creatures that give ore, because you will not complete this challenge in a timely manner. It will take hours and hours because it's 5% chance per slime. Now, this challenge was a very simple video, as I did record this a year ago and I wanted to re-record it with my new editing style and thumbnail style just to see how the video does, because it did really bad a year ago. So if you guys really enjoyed this video and this challenge and want to see more Terraria challenge or other game challenges, subscribe, like, and I will see you guys in another one. Peace.